Gao father and son were shocked. They had thought that no one would notice them at night, but suddenly a person would come out. When Junwei Gao was shocked, he also recognized Fredman Wilson, and said in surprise, "Are you the one who came to see Tianqi before? Why, are you going to help him?" Fredman Wilson hurriedly waved his hand and said, "I don't care about Tianqi's life or death. But his magical medicine is worn close to his body. I believe his magical medicine can not only heal your legs, but also my injuries. If you burn him with such a fire, then his magical medicine must be burned too." Junwei Gao suddenly realized. Yes, indeed. I didn't expect it. Tianqi really has a magical medicine, and that magical medicine can cure even high-level paraplegia with spinal injury, let alone his lame leg. If he burned him to death with fire, wouldn't there be no chance to heal the lame leg? Thinking of this, he suddenly hesitated. Fredman Wilson said at this time, "Two people, I don't think so. Don't burn the old dog's shop first. Find a way to tie up the old dog, then grab his medicine, and finally kill him." Jianjun Gao frowned and asked, "Why, you also an enemy of Shi?" "Of course there is a grudge," Fredman Wilson said coldly, "and it's an unshakable hatred. I also want to kill him quickly, but first I have to get the magic medicine to cure the disease." Jianjun Gao said, "In this case, it's better for us to tie Shi together and force him to hand over the magical medicine, and then kill him alive." "Okay." Fredman Wilson nodded and said, "In this case, let's leave contact information. Let's find a time tomorrow. Let's meet to discuss the details." Jianjun Gao and his son did not know that Tianqi only had half a magic drug. But Fredman Wilson was very clear. After all, he almost got the half pill from Tianqi's hand in the afternoon. He himself didn't dare to attack Tianqi, but if the two of them dared to attack Tianqi, then he would be able to sit back and enjoy his achievements as long as he did a little trick. For example, he can imitate a few medicines according to the shape of the half medicine and then take them with himself. After they tie Tianqi, find the half medicine from Tianqi, and give them the fake medicines, and by that time he could not only heal his own lifeblood, but even push Tianqi's death completely on the father and son. Jianjun Gao didn't expect so many twists and turns. He just felt that since they have a common enemy, they can be comrades in arms. Many people are powerful, and the risks can be shared equally. Why not do it? As for the magic drug, he didn't know how much Tianqi had. However, to him, Tianqi had to die if he had medicine, and he had to die if he didn't because he and his son could not swallow this breath. So, he and Fredman Wilson exchanged contact information, and the two agreed to make time for a telephone conversation tomorrow, and then left Tianqi's clinic with his son carrying the gasoline can. Fredman Wilson was complacent about his plan, and drove back to Wilson's villa in a hurry, planning to go back to boil some noodles, get some black paint, and knead out a few doughs like magical medicine. On the way back from the Gao family, Junwei Gao asked his father Jianjun Gao, "Dad, let's get Charlie out and kill him according to the original plan tomorrow, and then make an appointment with this person to kill Tianqi together?" Jianjun Gao nodded and said, "Kill Charlie first, and when Charlie dies, let's get Tianqi's magical medicine and heal your legs." "Great!" Junwei Gao said excitedly, "I find the magic medicine, I won't have to be lame in the future." Jianjun Gao smiled slightly and said, "Son, don't worry, even if Dad is lame, he can't make you lame." After speaking, he said again, "Let's go back and rest first. Tomorrow you will call and follow the plan we planned." "Okay, Dad." The next morning, Charlie bought it and came back early. After breakfast, his mother-in-law Elaine went out to make an appointment with a good sister at the mahjong hall. Elaine is a mahjong fan. As long as there is nothing wrong, she will play mahjong in the mahjong hall all day long. Just out of the house and walking towards the mahjong hall, Elaine suddenly received a call. She took out her mobile phone and took a look, and found that Junwei Gao was calling, so she picked up the phone and asked, "Junwei, how do you think of calling Auntie?" Since Claire married Charlie, Elaine thought about one thing every day: how to get her daughter to divorce Charlie and then marry a wealthy family. At the earliest, she hoped that her daughter would marry the second generation of rich Wendell Jones, but the Jones family went bankrupt unexpectedly. What's more amazing is that Wendell Jones's family disappeared overnight and never appeared in Orus Hill. Later, she hoped that her daughter would marry Fred White of White's family, but when Fred White was helping her to collect debts, he was slapped 10,000 times by Orville's men, and then he never dared to come out again. A few days ago, she hoped that her daughter would marry Junwei Gao. As a result, Junwei Gao was directly thrown out of the window of her husband's ward by Orville. Since then, Junwei Gao has disappeared. It can be said that at this stage, Junwei Gao is actually the best candidate in her mind. Although last time he found a deceitful genius Dr. Zhang Jing, he could not heal her husband's injury, but he was also a victim of being deceived, so Elaine never blamed him in her heart.